folks, so as promised, I'm going to finish this painting off. I know it's no great shakes, it's just a thing that came to me a couple of days ago when I first started it, and like I say, I don't know why, I just picked up the canvas and straight away I saw traffic lights for some reason, not sure why. So anyway, so I'm going to continue with this. One thing I have noticed with this canvas, that the canvas itself is not actually straight, or at least to my eyes I can tell that it's bowed. It's definitely bowed on this side. So anyway, that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right, okay. Right, so let us begin. Also, just to let you guys know that, sorry, I know I've got my back to you, didn't I? Just to let you know, like I say, as far as I'm aware, I've got nothing on tomorrow. Wednesday, my friend Joanne's coming. I think she's coming around about 11:30 in the morning. She'll probably stay for most of the day. May do a vlog. We may go out and about, perhaps together, and maybe do a vlog out and about. Not sure yet. Joanne doesn't like being on camera, so I mean, I might try and persuade her. It's always up to her, and I'd never force her to do, be on camera if she doesn't really want to and she doesn't feel comfortable. That's fine. But it'd be nice, do you know what I mean? So I can introduce you to my friend, and she can say hello and whatever sort of thing. But if she really doesn't feel comfortable with it, then that's fine, do you know what I mean? But anyway, so like I say, that's hopefully on Wednesday. So anyway, I guess enough chatting, because this isn't supposed to be a chatty vlog, is it? It's supposed to be a doey vlog. Right, okay. Actually, I think I'll go with the light red. Right. Okay. I know, I guess I can't resist talking sometimes. I'm actually just noticing as well, in terms of the position of my camera, I'm not entirely sure whether that's the best place for it, because I noticed that my face is in shadow. I mean, that, from your point of view, you can see me clearly enough. I'm sure I've seen it a few times in the videos when I've played them back, when I thought I was in shadow and I wasn't necessarily. You could still see me quite clearly, but I guess, like you see, it's the artist in me, you know what I mean? From that screen particularly, all I can see is this side of my face is all quite highlighted and lit up sort of thing, and this side is all in darkness sort of thing. Doesn't mean to say that you can't see that side of my face, it's just from my perspective and point of view. I don't know, I like to see my whole face highlighted, because I just think it's, I don't know, I'm not sure why. I mean, I don't think, oh, anyway, sorry. Right, okay, enough waffling. Let us commence with the artwork. I know I'm still waffling, but also wanted to mention that John has mentioned an idea to me about doing like a sort of story story of my journey to some degree, using it as like a teaching tool in a way, or raising awareness of issues for people that have been homeless and have mental health issues and so on and so on. And it's intrigued me, to be quite honest. I'm thinking like, sounds like a cool idea. Because there's one thing I have noticed about me, and I'm sure you guys will wholeheartedly agree with this, is that I am definitely a storyteller. And when I say storyteller, I don't necessarily mean as in when people tell stories that aren't true. I mean a storyteller as in that, I'm not very succinct, am I? I don't get to the point very quickly. If I'm going to tell you about something that happened to me, or tell you something that's happening or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Whatever's going on. I can never do it, like I said, succinctly. I have to do it, you know, I have to go around the houses. As people have said to me so many times in my life, the amount of people in my life, family and everybody else, my dad used to say the same thing, you know, I go around the houses. I don't know if people are familiar with that phrase, but that means basically that instead of getting to the point, I'll take you on a convoluted journey to get to the point. And I guess a bit like what I'm doing now. But they always say that you should play to your strengths. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, I mean, thing is that I guess at the end of the day, I am a storyteller. And that's just me. It's like, it's the one thing that I, you know, in terms of speech anyway, you know, I'm quite adept at, I guess. Right, but like I said, I know this isn't supposed to be a talky vlog necessarily. Right, and again, I don't want these vlogs going on for way too long either, if I can help it. At some point, I'm going to end up putting these brushes in my tea. I've done that before now. I've got a cup of tea here, and my water pot's right next to it, and I've done it before. Not recently, but definitely in the past, where I've had a cup of tea handy or whatever, and I've put my brush, my paintbrush, in my tea. I've done it before. Oh dear. Right, okay. I'll just have to try to be mindful and not do that. Right, now. Yeah, there was something else I wanted to do with that. So I need some black. Possibly some white as well, actually. Right. I love these throwaway palettes, actually. Do you know, I actually enjoy using this, and when I was doing this the other day, I actually enjoyed using this throwaway palette more than I did or have using this. I bought one of these, I've mentioned this before. I can't remember how much it was. About 10, oh actually about 10 quid. So, and that was at least 2-3 years ago possibly. As you can see, I've not used it that much. I've used it a little bit, but not extensively, because they're really hard to clean, especially once the acrylic dries, as it's prone to do at times, because it is fast drying paint. And the thing is, they're a pain to clean. They really are an absolute pain. And eventually, what happened with, like, I don't know if you guys can see, no, you can't see it from up there, but anyway, I've got an old palette, same thing, bought from the same store and everything. I don't think you guys can see it on there. No, you can't. And I don't want to start moving the camera around. Anyway, there's a palette up on the wall there, because it's all full of paint all over it, you know what I mean, sort of. Anyway, I don't know if it's that Pacific one or one that I had, because this is about the third one I've had of these things. Because initially I did like them, you know what I mean? It's like the old, you know, it's proper artist flipping with the thumb hole, and you know, you just and it's great. But as I said, as a practical tool, it's pretty useless, to be quite honest. That's my humble opinion. I'm not going to mention the shop or the company where I got it from, so I won't do that necessarily. But because they've got lots of other good products, you know what I mean? That's just one particular product that they sell that I find personally isn't very good. But anyway, so yeah, see, I'm doing it again. So the point is that, like, when I was cleaning that, I don't know if it's that one, like I said, or if it's one of the others, I can't quite remember. Because I thought it was made out of plywood. It looks like it's made out of plywood, to be quite honest. They look like plywood or something of that nature. Yeah? So you look at that and you think it was made out of plywood. Well, it is, and it isn't. Because what it is like, there's two extremely thin veneers, and I mean thin veneers of plywood, either side of that. In between, it's cardboard. It's flipping cardboard. I couldn't believe it. Because I was trying to clean it one day, not this particular one, but I was trying to clean one of these a while back, and I was scrubbing it so hard and trying to scrape the paint off so hard that it took the veneer off, and lo and behold, there's cardboard underneath it. I kid you not, cardboard. I thought that was a solid piece of wood, and you're paying 10 quid for that, which isn't even a solid piece of wood. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, but you know, I thought that was really, you know, because it's quite weighty as well. You know, when you pick it up, you feel it, and it's quite, God, there's a bit of weight there, and so you think it's a solid piece of wood. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, you know, when I was cleaning it one time, like I say, not that particular one, but one of those, cardboard in there. Couldn't believe it. I was mightily peed off. But as you noticed, that was the first one I bought. I've since bought 2 more, so like I say, I bought that one that's up there, you can't see, and the one I've just been showing you. So even though I was pissed off about it and all the rest of it, I still end up buying 2 more. So what does that tell you? Do you know what I mean? Well, the thing is, I do like them. Like I said, I like that feel. I like this. I like being able to, you know, stick my thumb in there and hold it there, and do you know what I mean? Whatever. And it feels right. It's a nice comfy feeling. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, to be perfectly honest with you. Unless you're a fellow artist, I don't know. Maybe they might get it. But it just feels right. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it's made out of substandard material, I guess. I don't know. It's a shame, really, because, like I say, I do like them. I don't know what it is. I can't, like I say, I really can't find a way of articulating it. Other than just to say that it just feels so right to have that in my hand like that. I could walk around like with this all day long. It's like a part of me. Feels like it's a part of me. Do you know what I mean? It feels so natural. It feels so right to just be sat in my hand, you know, like this. And I guess that's why I like them. Do you know what I mean? But as a practical tool, they're not very good. Like I say, at least that's what I've found. Anyway, that's been my experience. But these things, you see, now these are not as glamorous, and not as sort of, they're a bit more unwieldy, if you like. They're a bit awkward to hold. They're not as, what's the name? But in terms of practicality, they're great, because you know, once you God blimey, once you've used this, once you've used it up and what have you, blah blah blah, you just tear it off, screw it up, and throw it in the bin. Do you know what I mean? It's perfect. It's great. It's so much less messy. Do you know what I mean? No cleaning up after it. And you could, fair enough. You could argue that that's then plays into my laziness. Well, fair enough. You know what I mean? But still, it's a nice practical tool, all the same. But it just doesn't have that same feel. Do you know what I mean? It really doesn't. And it's like, anyway. So, like I say, obviously a video that I said wasn't going to be a chatty video has now turned into a chatty video. Yeah. Never mind. You see, I am convinced at some point, either in a previous life or whatever, I don't know, but presumably in a previous life though, I've kissed the Blarney Stone. I'm convinced of it. Can't shut me up, can you? Eh? Stick me in front of a camera and it's like I just can't shut up, can I? Oh dear. Right. Oh, whoa. I think I've overdone it. Oh no. Never mind. Right. Okay, because I put way too much black on there now. Yeah. Right, okay, so... God, it's really hot in this room. God, why is it so hot, man? Right, I'm going to open that window. No, actually. Traffic noise, you see. You open that window and it's like flipping M5's outside the window. No, M25 I mean. M5? Where did I get that from? M25, it sounds like. Sometimes. Believe it or not. It's nice and quiet at the moment. Wait till I open that window. In fact, I'm going to open the window because I am so hot in this room, it's unreal. Okay, I was proven wrong for once. No, not for once, I mean... oh, never mind. What am I doing? Oh, God! Right, that... right, okay, fine. Put some white on there because we might need a little bit, I suspect. I was just going to do the lights, but then I remembered I've got to do these bits here, these like the hoods or the covers, whatever they call them. I don't know what they're called, technically speaking. But those little bits that stick out over the top of the traffic lights, like little hoods or little, I don't know how else to describe them. Yeah. Anyway, right. Can't blame it. As soon as I start painting, I'll shut up. And I can imagine some of the viewers at home going, "Thank God for that! Thought he'd never shut up." Right. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna have to shut up now because I need to concentrate on what I'm doing and work out what I'm doing. So. Right. Okay. Wow. It's a miracle. Paul, shut up. I've got a very vivid imagination, me. And straight away I can already hear viewers at home, you know, big sighs of relief and some of the possible comments, you know, "Thank God for that, you shut up." Yeah, I know, I'm just... Anyway, right, never mind. Let me just get on with this. Right, so... not sure exactly how this is supposed to go, to be quite honest. So I'm making this up as I'm going along. I did Google the picture, like I said, the other day, but I can't remember exactly how it looked now. And there's several different designs as well. So this is going to be my design. The Paul Ashton traffic light. Oh dear. Right, oh, right, okay. Oh shit, didn't intend to do that. doesn't seem to be working very well at all. Oh shit. I used the wrong brush. Oh, bollocks. This is not working. Right. I'm going to stop the vlog only because it's going on way too long. And I'm going to get this up and then I'm going to bring you back and maybe film one more, but this time to the conclusion, and this time I'm just going to film it, I'm going to shut up, and then so the second video will probably be a speeded up video, because this will take me a good couple of hours, don't have much battery life left, and I think it's just going to get boring otherwise. Right, so I'm going to stop the vlog for now, but don't worry, you will see the end of this painting. Right, okay guys, so I'm going to get this uploaded and I will catch you guys later. Bye for now.